What's up, guys? Fuel Up Podcast. We're back. We're finally
guys?
back at the studio, if you want to call it a studio. We have our first guest back that we've been waiting to have. I think it's been a long time overdue.
3 months.
3 months? 3 months, yeah, because of this COVID. It's Mr. Steven Martelli.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up,
me.
man?
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me, guys. Seriously.
We did a Zoom, right, together?
Yeah, we did a quick Zoom.
We did exactly, so it was a quick one. Now we wanted to really do...
What we said during that Zoom call that that Zoom call was like a temporary...
Yeah, just to get
Yeah.
by, you know, get with the times, right?
Just to catch up, I guess.
Exactly.
Quarantine,
Yeah.
COVID-19 life.
Yeah,
The new
exactly.
normality, if that's the right word to use.
Fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, that out of all things. But anyways, that's enough of that shit.
Yeah, it's getting, it's getting
We're
better.
here, we're
seeing
all
the light.
together.
Exactly.
Now we're
Let's
kind
have
of
a-
post-coronavirus, I guess you could say.
It's our first time doing video, so look at the video because me, I'm bad at that. I'm really bad.
Oh, shit, look at that.
And we want to thank Steve for bringing us una bella focaccia, right?
Yeah.
He made
You
us
guys
a
enjoyed it?
special.
It was good? Yeah.
Amazing, amazing.
It was crazy.
Honestly,
Crazy.
I think he's freaking out. 'Cause I don't think. Did you ever have that before?
Yeah, I've had it.
Okay.
My mom makes a pizza with potatoes, onions on top. Kind of the
Yes.
same style.
Yes.
But on a stick.
Yes.
That's more of a Sicilian.
Kind of,
It was on like the rectangle sheet.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm not sure what it's called.
But it could be focaccia, it could be anything.
And they put like Parmesan cheese, I think, on top, a
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
and like onions and sliced
So
potatoes,
fucking
like
good, man.
like the way you did it now. Yeah, it's top.
good, man.
Top.
I can't wait.
Steve,
I want to take full credit. Like I told you before when you guys were having it, that idea came from a good friend of mine, Joey Morabito, also
Shout
on
out.
WGAF Radio.
Okay, it was him.
It was him, yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that you said the name. I was like, yeah, but I was like, I guess I was cutting. I don't know. Really, it's him?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he told me he tried it out. He goes, yeah, you gotta try it. So since then, I've been.
Oh my god.
fucking these out.
It's
Yeah.
honestly
Really good.
amazing.
Yeah.
We're having him on the podcast too. Actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah.
him in August, I think. Yeah, it was August.
Yeah, in the August.
Oh man, he's.
So we're gonna have him. He's
a riot.
hilarious. Eh?
He's a riot.
He's hilarious.
Yeah. Just his face. You just look at his face and start laughing.
All the videos that you guys we did with you guys, and
Yeah.
I think even Maverick.
Ma-
I was crying with that one. That one I was dying when. You know the barbershop, how he did it?
Yeah.
You watch that video and he's like, okay, you only hire Matthews here? And he's like, no. He's like, I'm named Matthew and he's Matthew. That's Mike and Giancarlo. He's like, okay, so you only hire Matthews. But the way he says it, I guess funny, man. I guess funny. Okay, so Steve,
Yeah.
who are you? You know, we didn't even say
Yeah,
anything. We
so
just said
my name is
Martelli.
Steve, and
I'm here
born
to
and
party.
raised here. Born and raised in Montreal. Yeah, so I started my cooking, my catering, 3 years?
Yeah.
I started doing part-time. I was at the bank before.
Okay.
I was at the bank for 9 years. And
Oh,
I
shit, long
started,
time.
yeah, man, long
Okay, I
time.
didn't
Like
know it was
a
9 years.
branch or a
Branch
head
level.
office downtown.
Branch, yeah, always branch.
okay.
So I worked my way. I was a teller at first. Then I did. I was a financial service rep, opening accounts, credit cards, and stuff.
Okay.
And then managing customer service. And then that's when I decided to like enough is enough. Like I wasn't getting that feeling like I was enjoying what I was doing.
Yeah.
Just a nine to
It
5,
happens.
and
It's crazy, eh?
A corporate life.
As long as you
Corporate life.
as long as you realize it, I say that's
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah,
because
it took
it's
me a while.
and it's hard to make that step also.
Yeah, you're comfortable. You have the benefits.
The
you have
money
to pay every
coming
2 weeks. You have
in,
the money
that's
coming
it.
in.
You have exactly
You have a home. You have your
vacation,
expenses to
this.
pay. You have your car. So.
That too, yeah, exactly.
It was tough, but speaking to my wife, and she backed me up 100% to
Yeah,
the decision
for
to
sure.
leave and take the leap. So now it's maybe 6 months.
Okay.
I've been doing it full time.
Oh, was out of your house or you have?
For now it's out of my house. I'm working on getting a kitchen space just for cooking and.
And they do that? Like you could rent just like a.
You could rent. You could obviously purchase if you
Yeah,
want, but you could
for
rent
sure.
out a space. But I'm looking at probably in a residential
Okay.
spot
Oh, okay.
in like a basement area where it's gonna be fully
cool.
renovated. Yeah.
Oh,
I have a
that's
spot
cool.
for you, actually. No,
I was
yeah.
just thinking. I was just
Really?
thinking
I have a
that.
spot.
You think it's what I'm thinking?
No, I saw it
Okay.
listed
Where?
in Point St. Charles,
Oh shit.
downtown area.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's already a kitchen inside.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It used to be like a food, a catering, I guess, the place. Yeah,
Okay.
these are the same thing. So they
Okay.
already have the ovens and everything inside. It's not that big.
Interesting.
I'll show you
Check
after.
it out.
I'll show you after.
Okay, so the rent. I didn't know that they had little places like that you could just rent
Yeah.
out. Or
It's
buy out.
it's family
Okay.
let's say owned. So
Yeah. So you do just have
Yeah.
area.
Well, some places were already, like this place was already,
a restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Like,
and then
it
they
was
just turned it
already
into.
done to be.
Okay.
It was made for that.
Yeah, I guess the people went broke or they're
Some
moved,
places have
I
like
don't know.
even they're called like ghost kitchens. Ghost kitchens like they don't actually have like a sit down restaurant. It's
Okay.
mainly a kitchen. They
Just a
pump out
kitchen.
food either for Uber Eats,
Oh, yes.
for caterings, whatever it is.
Okay.
There's no actual customer interaction coming inside.
Exactly. Just work kitchen.
Especially
pump out
now.
food.
Especially now that's
Yeah.
actually gonna work really
Yeah,
well.
that's huge now.
And a lot of people just want to take their food and go home and eat now. Like honestly,
Because everybody's
before.
worried to sit inside.
Yeah.
That's it. No, but I'm saying even in general, I find
saying
like
even before-
like in the 90s, let's say,
Yeah.
right? The 90s.
Yeah.
I find our parents would always sit down to go eat somewhere. Or do you want to go out? Like it was a big thing. Like now, I think even my father, like my family, they're saying, okay, why don't you Uber Eats it in? You know what I mean? Because we'll stay home. We're gonna be home. You know.
Yeah.
And you have the same food quality almost, whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a lot more. So maybe that's
Like even on like
goals.
those higher end restaurants, I don't want to say higher end, but like those restaurants downtown where it was only sit down for a long time. Now they're doing
They have no choice.
at home. Yeah, for sure, else they're gonna go broke.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
it's pretty crazy.
That's
But
that.
I guess since you have that service available to you, people are gonna get accustomed to using it.
You're saying the delivery and the
yeah,
pickup.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like when it started. I don't know. Uber Eats is what, maybe 2 years.
2 years.
yeah,
probably
3 years. Yeah. Here anyway.
And,
America, I think, before.
it's just that's what everybody does. Like you'll be at home, you know that there's a, I don't know, you want fast food, there's McDonald's 5 minutes from your house.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get up, you're not gonna
People,
drive.
yeah, I know. It's
Culture,
crazy.
huh?
Eh?
Like,
Yeah. You'll pay the
You
whatever,
pay the-
$4 $5.
Exactly.
It's just so easy.
That's
You
true.
go on your
It's-
phone.
I think it's that.
That's what
It's
it is.
too
Ease
easy.
of use,
Too easy. It's
and
too
people
easy.
don't even care about that expense.
Oh no,
$4
that, no.
bucks.
It's crazy. But anyway,
It depends. If you got time to do it, I mean, or no time, I mean, sorry. Then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
to your benefit.
were you
but-
thinking of doing that too?
For Uber
Like a
Eats?
ghost, like you said.
Yeah, eventually I'm not
That's
there
cool.
yet.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but
And you
eventually.
could put out some nice cuisine.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
But you
cool.
want it to be a full-fledged restaurant or no?
No,
You're not in the restaurant.
especially now in these times, it's
Well, no, now's not the
Yeah,
time
the
at
restaurant
all.
is
Now
tough.
it's really.
my goal eventually is to have that chef at home. So bring that restaurant feel in your house.
Okay.
So whether it's obviously the food, the meal, but also entertainment. So somebody wants to a birthday party, you want to have a DJ, you want music there, bring that in.
That's cool.
You want to have a
like
mixologist,
like
you
a
want a bar.
complete package.
Yeah. So you have different
That's
features.
cool. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you have mixologist, you have a bartender, barmaid. You want to have people that are wine fanatics. You want to have a
pretty cool.
sommelier on spot. you know?
Okay.
I got you.
So these are things I'm thinking.
That I'm gonna get more into. I had that as a question. But now,
Yeah.
how do we even know Steve? If anybody didn't watch our Zoom, I know Steve. It's been years now.
I think we're 6, 7 years old.
Yeah, 6, 7 years old. Went to elementary school together, then high school. You didn't go to Vanier? Did you go to Vanier?
Dawson College.
Okay, so that's it. That's only.
Yeah.
But anyways, so it's been a long time. Then playing hockey together and
Yeah.
shit.
Football.
That story on Zoom there.
It's up on Instagram.
Check it out. Check it out on Instagram if you guys want to see that. But that too, yeah. So we go way back, and then after I saw that you started doing this catering and all that, and then I love cooking, and him too. He likes cooking. He's more of the like I said
baking.
last time, the baking
I like
side.
Yeah.
I'm more of like the
It's
cook.
easier, I guess.
No,
I told him it's harder,
But it's more like
harder.
following a recipe.
but it's science almost. It's like chemistry almost.
Yeah, exactly, man. The thing about baking, man, it's like the ingredient part of it, you fuck that up, you're starting over.
Yeah.
The temperature of the oven, you fuck it up, you're starting
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
The time, like there's so many different factors with baking that I
I even heard like
No way.
what's it called? What's the dessert? Is it souffle that you turn upside down and it comes out?
there's souffle.
Souffle, right?
Usually stays in the ramekin, but there's the most
souffle
lava
like
cake
you-
that you'll flip it over.
Okay, I think it's that.
Yeah.
Like I think if you don't brush the butter upwards, it's a pain in the ass to come out, or it might not even come out.
Yeah.
If you don't brush your butter upwards so it slides out, right?
Yeah.
And if you brush it sideways,
Yeah.
it won't come out.
Yeah,
Or
or
it could break.
another trick too.
Whatever.
You put the butter, then you dust a little bit of flour,
Okay, that's
and
it.
it sticks to the
Yeah,
sides of the
yeah.
walls.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
when it cooks,
You
it'll
see?
slide out.
It's easy to come on.
There's so many like little things I find for baking that.
With cooking, on the spot you improvise. You want to add
Exactly.
something.
That's it.
You want to add seasoning. You want to
Oh,
add
I want a bit
flavor.
spicier.
There's so much. What do you say?
Leeway, like
Leeway.
Exactly.
Or,
a lot of paths that you can go when you,
Yeah.
when you
you could fix.
open
like,
that fridge.
If you make a mistake, you could fix it.
exactly.
That's
fix
cool.
it. You could improve it.
More margin
Baking,
for error. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Baking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it.
forgiving. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's what I was looking
Forgiving,
for.
yeah.
So yeah, so then I knew him from all that. This is the first time you guys meet?
In person, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the first time.
Last time it was.
He's sitting down when I walked in. Like, is he standing on something? He's 6'6".
I'm the shortest one of my cousins.
I'm kind of tall.
But you saw my cousin at the barbershop?
Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
Same
It's
height.
true. It's true.
They're all the
Yeah.
same. They're all the
I think
same.
I'm the tallest of the three, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you are.
Yeah, I
Last
think
time I think I was calling you Mike the whole.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good.
So I know we spoke about it last time a bit, but I just want to get more into depth.
Yeah.
So the love of food, because like I know you, like I said, for a long time. You never really spoke about it,
Yeah.
like more now lately, right?
Yeah.
We spoke again,
Yeah.
and talking about food, you reconnect with people, and that's what's nice about fucking food. So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is, where did you get that love? I know you told me last time it was from your grandparents, your heritage, right?
Yeah.
More, I would like to know more into depth. Like, did you
Yeah.
work somewhere? Did you get like one
Yeah,
night
not
you
even.
went
Yeah,
out?
so like most of us, growing up Italian, we're surrounded by it. Every event, it's about
Yeah.
food.
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
we getting the food? What are we eating? While you're actually eating, okay, what are we gonna have tomorrow? We're gonna have, it's always about food. So growing up in that for sure was one of the reasons. But I think if I look back, then that moment that like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, because there's always like I find there's always a moment that clicks.
Yeah,
It clicks.
Yeah, and I think I was in Dawson.
Okay.
I was after school. I was home at my parents, and I was in the kitchen. I was opening the pantry, opening the fridge. Okay, what am I gonna make? I forget exactly what it was, but I just took maybe 5 or 6 things, created something. It was fucking good. I'm like, oh, okay. And during that time, the couple hours it took, I was like, you just thoroughly enjoy something. And you do it for an hour, and
it could have. You don't know how long the time.
Yeah, I wasn't
no time
annoyed.
perception.
I wasn't bothered. Like it was just going so smooth. And then the final result, like, fuck, okay, this is good. And then slowly, you're cooking for your parents.
And you get that gratitude even when you eat it after.
Yeah.
That's what's nice about
All that
cooking,
work.
I find.
Well, that's the point. Like, that's the end goal of when
Yeah.
you cook something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is to
Work.
see the satisfaction on your own face, but also
Others.
the people you're
Exactly.
feeding or your family.
And that's what I think we get from our heritage.
Yeah.
That's why I went into
Yeah.
that. I find like you just see like our grandparents growing up. My grandmother wouldn't eat unless everyone was
satisfied.
No, everyone had their dish first. Everyone was eating, then she sits
sat
down,
down.
and then
Yes.
she'd eat.
Yes.
And she'd always make sure everything was good
She
first.
sits down
right?
for
A
3
second,
seconds.
yeah, and everyone's
Yeah.
done. Okay, you guys want more? Blah, 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 and then you see her eating in the kitchen, right? So,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
like every other grandmother, So I find
Yeah.
that's where you get that. We all get it. I find it's really
It's
special.
It's just in our nature. I think it's automatic, So then, getting back to that is, feeding your parents, you're cooking for them, seeing the
So
reactions.
always later on in life, right?
This was what, maybe 1920.
Okay.
Started
Were you at
seeing
the
it.
bank yet or no?
Okay.
I had started at the bank right after that, so I was still I think I was selling TVs. Yeah, selling TVs at
For real?
Sears.
I didn't know that.
Sears still
Yeah.
existed. Holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
It was a Sears decor.
I
and
didn't know that.
Yeah, they closed down. But
Oh my god.
yeah.
Okay.
So man, who the fuck buys TVs at Sears? Nobody.
I didn't even know that they had TV. I swear to God.
Yeah. But so I was there for like 3 years selling TVs part time, and then at Dawson, I was in commerce. It was okay, just getting my degree, going through the motions.
Yeah.
My brother was, he's about 4 years older. He was in mechanical engineering. He was at Dawson, then he went to Concordia.
Okay.
So seeing your brother doing that, okay, I got to go to
You guys do the
school.
same
You want,
thing.
yeah,
Me
make
too.
your
My
parents, all
sister,
that
same
shit,
thing, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I was going through that, and university. I was in economics,
Okay.
and I was trying to get my GPA high enough to get into John Molson. I didn't get in at first.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I was like maybe you need a 2.7 for John Molson. I was at 2.67, 6. I was like right there.
Yeah.
But again, I didn't bother to fight for it. Go see someone.
Yeah.
You didn't have a
Advisor.
passion for it that much.
Yeah, maybe we'll just go through whatever I have to do. I'll do. Anyway, so I kept going through it, and I could never get. I kept going down, and I was just fucking
The
miserable.
motivation.
Yeah, it wasn't there. It wasn't there.
That feeling. Yeah, I know.
And we're, sitting in a lecture for 3 hours, taking notes, studying,
I can't, man.
and then
I think, sorry to interrupt
Yeah.
you,
It's bad because all three of us did the same thing. Like we.
but I can't do, for me,
You see, like we're all like, there's no other. There's no someone else.
I'm not
opinion because we're all,
anti-school.
like-
I'm not
Me
anti-school.
too. I'm not anti-school.
But I can't sit down and like listen to someone talk for 4 hours. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go fucking. Even at
Yeah.
work, I can't sit at my desk
for a week.
for
Imagine
2
a
hours.
week.
Yeah.
Imagine a week
I have
straight.
to get up and start
you
the
gotta be
physical.
moving.
Yeah,
you gotta get your hands on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. There's no chance. Oh
Yeah.
my god! Like, I know even the type of kid he is. Even high school and shit, he was always a joker, this and that. So
Yeah, no, I can't.
But you're
sit
more
still.
I can't sit still. Me too. He's always
Yeah, I
something.
gotta
I
do
get in
something.
trouble
Yeah,
just
that's it.
talking all the time
Yeah.
in high
because
school.
cooking, it's very hands-on.
Oh,
and
man.
that's it.
Yeah, but it's even a lot of focus, a lot of like you have to be man when you're multitasking.
The discipline is there, right?
That drives me
but
nuts.
it also like
Yep.
even I'm sure at the bank when you were as a teller or like doing the financial advice you said, like sitting at the desk or whatever, like waiting for the client to come in, you're like, fuck, like I don't want to fucking deal with him right now, you know. At least now you're free, like okay, like by Friday I have to have this done, and you have like
all my prep,
all that's done, and there's nobody bothering you, like you know. So
going back to that, so I was university, going through all that shit, the lectures can do whatever. And then that's when I started realizing when I was at home cooking, I'm like, okay, I think there's something here. Like I gotta explore it. I had that thought behind my head.
Everyone's liking my food, so
like something's here.
You have something,
And but what you were saying about the bank, I'm the type that if I sit still and wait for someone, and even when they're in front of me and I'm just there and we're talking, and you know, you're talking about investments or fucking mortgages, whatever. It's just
bluff.
It's
doesn't excite you. Doesn't excite you.
I would actually get anxiety because of that. Like I was, just talking about it and getting stressed. Okay, why? Then I don't know. I feel dizzy, whatever it is. I get in my head like, fuck. Okay, what's going on? Why am I feeling this way? Am I having a heart attack? Yeah. I got a couple of massive attacks, like anxiety attacks, at the bank. I actually got pulled out with a stretcher.
Are you serious? Yo.
Yeah, because I was in culinary school.
Okay.
I was doing 5 hours a night every night, Monday to Friday. So from 5 to 10 p.m. culinary school at Pius for 15 months. So that's what. Okay. So I was doing that, and I was working full time at the bank.
Okay.
So I'd open almost every day, 7 o'clock at the bank.
Shit, okay.
So my days were like 7 to 10:30, 11.
Night,
That caught up to me. So physically,
you don't realize it.
Yeah, you don't realize it. So physically, I was 26, 27. And you feel drained, you feel dizzy, and then dealing with customers talking about, it's sensitive shit. You're talking about money, you're talking about investments.
Even the way you have to choose the way,
worried. So it's a lot of mental. So then when I was comparing, culinary school, the physical labor compared to the mental stress and stuff at the bank, I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
It's not worth your life.
Exactly, I was getting sick.
At all.
Yeah,
shit, man.
Especially like you don't like doing it. No, you don't like. I'm sure you liked it a little bit, but you don't have passion.
Exactly that. No passion. When you
I'm sure the cash, the money was good. That's for damn sure. But at the end of the day, the money isn't the only thing that matters, right? Like if you're waking up every day, you're like, fuck, like, I don't want to go in, but I have to go in just to pay the fucking mortgage or whatever. Like you were saying before, the car bill or whatever.
Yeah, drag your feet every day. Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
Well, every day I'd walk in and it's like subconsciously, you're going into that situation where you don't like, that environment, and I start getting,
it's true, eh?
What's going on? Why am I feeling
right away? You start
every morning, so it's a struggle, like it's intense, man. And this is all you can't show this, you can't talk to people about it. You're in customer service, so everything you're suppressing.
Yeah,
crazy.
You're holding it inside.
It's a fucked up feeling.
No, I believe you, man. I'm with you.
Culinary arts. You said you went to Pius.
Yeah, Pius.
And I think last time we spoke about this, you said that you would suggest that kids or anyone would.
Yeah, listen, Again, it's how you take it. It's how you.
Like anything,
Yeah, like anything you do, right? Yeah. If you're receptive to information, you're gonna learn. You're gonna listen. For the basics,
it's very hands-on because you're saying that you can't do in class and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's very hands-on.
Okay.
They're bigger classrooms than if you go to, let's say, more renowned. School,
well, that's normal.
There's ETHQ, there's the Cordon Bleu. Those are more private. I'd say more private.
Okay.
Like you have maybe 10 students in a class.
Oh, wow.
How many students were you in your class?
We started at close to 30.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but it's like a regular class, though.
And towards the end, it gets flushed out.
Yeah, people drop out. They can't hack it. They think they see shit on TV. Oh,
like when you're in the juice, it's like
when I did mechanics, same thing. It was full at the beginning, full, and after at the end, not many people left. After every module.
Can't you tell, like, the first day, you look around the table, like,
you can tell this guy, how's this guy? Yeah. Well, how's this guy gonna hold a hammer? I remember this kid, skinny. You get to see him. He's trying to hit a disc, the disc, if you smash it, right? Oh my god, yo. The teacher's like, sit down. The teacher even told him, sit down. He goes, I'm sorry. He goes, but it's not for you. Like, you have to tell him.
Yeah, some people suck it up for that.
No, impossible.
At least it's right away. You don't have that false hope. You do a year in and you're like,
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's good that it's hands-on. That's why I'm saying it's good.
I did electrician school for like a trade or whatever, and that's like we started with a full class, and towards the end we were like probably like 20 people.
That's it.
Start off like 40, half of them.
It's always like that. It's always like that. Everyone thinks it's like on.
Sometimes like they might not like it.
You don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't.
Like,
know.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah,
you can do the job, but like you just don't like it. Like for me, like I graduated and everything, but like I'm like I don't.
That's what's messed up about.
I don't look at myself.
Like, you know what they say? Okay, you gotta know what you want. Remember in high school, you gotta know what you want. You guys are not ready. You're not ready for.
Yeah, remember all the prep.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, how are you gonna know what you want to do until you actually fucking get your hands on it and you actually do it.
Bro, and all those useless classes that we had in, let's say, high school.
Oh.
Why didn't they teach us, like, useful things, taxes, stuff like that?
Money,
exactly.
yeah.
And money, how your
money.
bank accounts work, how TFSAs, all that shit works, right? Because you work at a bank now. But I'm saying, they taught us, what was it, media? Social studies, what was it? The social, like, the most useless shit. You two went to a Mac, so we all went to the same stupid shit. What's the point?
I won't mention teachers' names, but in the class we just watch movies and write down what they would say.
I know what I mean. Media. No, but I know what he's saying.
Just write this down.
Yeah.
You pause the movie
every
5 minutes. Write this down.
Special. Very special.
You did school for commerce, you said, right?
Yeah.
So that's business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask me what the fuck I remember. Not zero.
So I assume they taught you a bit of finance.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah.
Basis of finance, I guess you could say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the balance sheets and shit like that.
Exactly, okay. When you went to work at the bank, did any of that stuff apply to working in the bank?
I think...
Or if you give me like a percent,
how much of it... not a percentage, 10%, no, but not the actual material. It was more the problem-solving skills. So... You have numbers in front of you. You have you know how like your end result what it has to be. Yeah. The guy wants to know his budget for 2019. Okay, how much you know? So I think how to tackle a problem solution. Maybe that for sure. You learn that in school and you're doing problems and all that. But to say the actual material, like a balance sheet, did I apply it? No, I never.
Because the computer automatically generates it for you. Or no?
But we didn't. When I was doing it at the branch, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, but you could use programs.
That's it. Even at the branches and stuff, they have programs that you just plug in the numbers.
Now it's easy. Now they have all kinds of tools you can use.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
You just plug in.
Because I think I'm not sure. I've never been. I'm not gonna start tooting my fucking hood like I've been there. I've done the whole course. I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. But I assume like in school they teach you like not old school ways, but like they teach you how to do it manually. But when you get into the work and into the job, actual doing the job, like there's a program for you to do it.
Yeah.
I think,
usually.
Again.
So like for my job, there's actual school that teaches you how to like do the automotive like business, how to work it. But when you get to the job and the guy asks you for a price or something, the computer does it for you.
There's
no need for you to start. There's no need for you to start. 3% on 48 months. Like no,
you're trying to sell something. You're just writing any number.
The computer does it for automatically. Like there's all kinds of
crashes, then you're good.
Oh, they tell the client to come back.
You see, it's
crazy.
It's nuts.
No, but I think it's just having that skill, the skill set to
solve problems.
Even you find like the culinary arts, it's good. Even let's say how to use a knife. How to cut things the right way.
Listen, for someone who doesn't have, like myself, I had no restaurant experience. Yes,
I know, that's it.
Yes, I was, I had my parents, my grandparents,
but
that's what they learned. That's what they learned from their country, and they brought it here. And to them, that's the only way to do it, right?
They had one knife, one cutting board, used everything to cut the same way. They don't. So if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, for that. So for someone who doesn't have that
experience,
no YouTube.
No YouTube.
Yeah,
that helps. That helps.
But for someone that's already and maybe their family owned a restaurant and they were in it, I would say you don't need to go to culinary school.
Yeah.
You already have a foundation. You have that work ethic. It's having that work ethic.
You got to work with the chef, right? You sit and you learn over time.
But the most important thing in getting into this trade, into cooking, you're not doing it for the money.
No, that everyone says it. I think everybody says that.
You're not doing this to become a millionaire. Forget it.
Hopefully you could.
Yeah, for sure. But a lot of people expect this now. No one has patience anymore. Everybody wants shit now.
Yeah.
So 10, 15, 20 years, you have a brand, you have a name, you're selling. Like if you look at Stefano Faita, example. Now they're coming out with their sauces.
Exactly.
Like that for sure. But these guys have been working for like 30 years.
Smile, these guys.
But they've been
they've been cooking.
They've been doing it since they're like fucking 18, 16.
Exactly.
So a lot of people today think it's gonna happen.
Because they see Master Chef that it happens, but like the person was cooking for years before that.
Yeah,
they just went on the show.
You don't see it.
They don't see the progress. They just see the
end result.
The end result.
Don't they go and have like even auditions before that?
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's not just any guy that just shows up and gives his name.
I did it. I did Master Chef audition.
You serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Was it tough?
Okay, what do you have to do? I'm freaking out now. Okay, nice.
Yeah, man. So before I went to culinary school, I was auditioning for the show because the whole premise is you have to be a home cook. You can't have any culinary teaching, school, restaurant experience.
Okay,
that's what they say. Who knows if people lie? I don't know. Whatever.
Some people, man, I don't know. The way you see the guy, I saw like one season the guy was chopping. I was like, Okay, maybe, but it's a bit sketchy.
Did you go to culinary school yet or no?
No.
This is before you went to school.
This is before I went to culinary school.
Okay.
So you basically apply online, and if they like what you write, what inspires you, why cooking, what do you?
They want a story. Obviously, you have to tell a story too, right?
Yeah, they want to see. Okay, what's your knowledge on food? What can you create? So they call you based on that application. They called me. Like a 30-minute interview on the phone, same questions more or less to get a feel. And then if they choose you, they send you an email and say, okay, you're invited to an audition downtown. You got to bring a prepared dish that can be served at room temperature.
So first they interview you, and then you get chosen.
Then you get chosen.
Holy. Okay,
so I was top 60 in Montreal. They had 2 days of auditions. Yeah. Okay, nice. So you get there. I prepared. The first time I went, I brought ravioli. That's my family's tradition.
Yeah.
So I made.
Already made.
I made them homemade.
But do you do it there?
No, already made. Yeah.
Okay, so you bring it like in a container.
Yeah, I brought it in thermos containers. Everything was hot, the sauce, everything,
Okay.
So I made that, and you're basically in a room of 30 people. They give you 3 minutes to put your plate together. So you get a bit of that feel like that rush, right? Okay, so you put it together, then you have a chef that comes and tastes everybody's food, and he grades you. You can't see your grade. That's for them to use after when they do a camera interview.
Okay.
Then you interview on camera. They see who you are.
So they want your personality after.
Exactly. Yeah. So by nature, honestly, I'm more I'd say reserved. Class clown. But at the beginning, if I don't know my surroundings, like I'm always.
You're a joker. Like I said, you're a joker.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not that.
You're not gonna woo. Like you see on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they looking for that type of character?
For sure. So, right? I'm not saying they don't want everybody like that, but they want a good mix. Right?
I find on those shows at the beginning it's all that, then after the serious chefs are all like. Serious. They're all at the end and they're all serious. Like, there's a couple of weird guys.
Yeah, they want to have that drama because that's what the views.
Yeah, the ratings.
That's like ratings. Sure, so my first year, it went okay. They called me back for the second year, so I didn't make it to the show the first year. The second year again, they called me back.
Call you back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this time I went with a weakness. I called it a weakness because I'm not the best at making desserts. So I made a dessert. I made a panna cotta. It was like a mango coconut panna cotta. It was mental.
That's
it was a passion fruit basil syrup on top. Homemade biscotti. It was really, really good. And interview went super well. Like I thought, okay, this is going to be the year. And in the day, I got the email. Sorry, unfortunately, he didn't make the cut. Whatever. But whatever. That's what led me to go to culinary school. I was holding off because of that show. Yeah. Let's say the auditions.
Yeah, because if you get it there, you
is this filmed here in Montreal?
No, Toronto. So if you make it here, you go to Toronto for 2 months.
Because it's a different cast too, right? It's not Ramsey.
No.
I never watched
it's Canadian.
It's a Canadian chef. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, but. Again, that experience led me to do it. So if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have probably went to culinary school. I would probably still be at the bank,
Crazy.
Were you still working in the bank when you did this show?
Yeah, I was part-time.
That's crazy.
I had just dropped out of university. Yeah.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I never got my
degree. That gave you that little push to go to school for that.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have anything?
I do have a question for you. I know, so now you're doing like a lot of catering and stuff like that. You were doing it before the past 3 months, obviously, COVID-19.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, has anything changed from when you started doing it to now? So, for example, when you first started doing it, I'm sure it was like busy or like, obviously you were just starting up. So
I was just starting up right before, yeah.
But like, you feel like it got busy because of this whatever happened to society in the past couple months, or you feel like it kind of slowed down and now it's coming back up, or it stayed steady the whole way down?
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't steady. A lot of uncertainty, I think, at the beginning. Right before, I think it was like I was in it, and then they announced, the pandemic and everybody social distancing. I was making zeppolis.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I remember we spoke about that.
So it was like second week of March, and I was getting orders in. It was zeppoli season. I ended up making like 350 zeppolis in like a week. It was crazy. Yeah. So that was busy, and then it hit. So I took a little step back. Okay, let's see what happens. Like, everyone closed. I go, I don't want to start, publishing my offerings. I want to, respect what's happening. So I took the time to, work on my social media. I did a couple little giveaways with some people, but very, very small, like small production, like maybe a family of 2 to 4 people would help out. But it slowed down a lot. Now I would say the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've been crazy busy.
Now that's it. No one could go out, right? So people want to order or like we were talking about
parties
before. Even
parties.
It's more family events, right?
Yes.
Which is perfect for what he does.
Yeah. So birthday parties, their kids, whether it's wedding anniversaries, I got too. So it's cool. Surprisingly, it's good. It's picking up. And what I noticed is a lot of people they want to have that experience at the restaurant in their house, in their home. So chef at home.
Exactly what we were saying before. It's exactly that.
What's the most ordered meal? What's the most common?
Most chosen.
Yeah. So what I like to do, that's part of the way my brain works right now, is I don't have a fixed menu.
Okay.
I'm still working on building my website. It's all word of mouth right now and social media. But I like to talk to my customers and get a feel of what their taste is like, what experiences like. Is there a tradition?
That's smart.
Is there a traditional meal plate that you have in your family that I could try to recreate and put my spin on it, and they love it. And
that's amazing.
So it's always different.
Wow.
That's what I like. I keep it different. Because for me to make the same thing every week, I can't.
Now it's going back to that.
It's going back to exactly. It's going back to.
Yeah, that's just the way my brain works. Some people say, I got a couple people say, oh, you don't have a menu? Oh, okay, well, I guess I can't help you with that. I'll say, yeah. Some people happen, but it's fine.
It's people like you said.
I'm okay with that.
Do you want just it easy?
I'm okay.
Put
I know that what I'm doing. There's customers.
Niche. Yeah, you have a niche market.
There's clients that want that, so I'm happy.
That's good.
Your offer isn't for everybody. It's some people
won't like that.
Take it wrong. Some people are gonna take it.
Some people don't even like let's say not even. What am I trying to say? Like they like just pasta with red sauce, and that's it. You can't. Like he'll put a spin on things. I know that. Any good cook, chef, whatever would do that, right?
Yeah.
They're known for that. Yeah. But like some people will just want the basic stuff. Like, okay, I just want steak, potatoes, a plate of pasta, and that's it.
Yeah, I want to try to stay away from that.
Don't touch nothing. Don't do nothing different. No,
so at the end of the day, just make it yourself. Why
I know.
So yesterday I had something similar. Not the whole menu was mostly custom, and then there was one item. My client told me, listen, we have someone in our family very, very picky, very special.
Okay.
For the pasta, he doesn't like tomatoes. It's strange for an Italian. He doesn't want.
They're older or younger?
I think they're older.
Okay.
Oh yeah, older.
That's
so I made spaghetti aglio olio. That's it.
Oh.
And they're happy.
Nice and simple.
So I made one portion of that.
I love it.
But
I like that too. It's good.
Are you into? Because I'm into this shit. I'm not a chef or anything like that, but I love chef knives.
Yeah.
Are you into it?
Not.
I never asked you.
Yeah. I'm starting to. The reason why, because right now it's just production. But eventually, if you start making, you want to make your I don't know, sushi. You want to start
sushi for sure.
With seafood, you need those sharp knives to cut through that stuff.
Thin, flexible fillet knives.
You know what I mean?
Stuff like that.
But for what I'm doing now, I don't see a real need. But I have good one. I have global knives.
Mm-hmm.
A couple global knives. A couple of the Henkels. I think I have too.
That's the knife with the
two
little bonhams there.
Yeah.
I think one bonhomme is like the entry model, two bonhommes.
Look, that's
I don't know.
One there.
I've never seen. I've always had those les deux bonhommes. I don't know if they have.
The deux bonhommes a bit better.
But it's okay.
But I have that honestly because if it's production, like
they're good. They're German. They're German style.
They are German.
They're German style. Yeah. Because there's the German style and there's Japanese style.
But there's
for cooking. I love
sick
Japanese
knives out there, man.
There's some fucking expensive ones too, right?
Yeah.
If I had money, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. My wall.
You get the knife on the wall?
Yeah. I know. Yeah. But I love that
there's
shit.
Some crazy fucking
It's
knives.
too much though sometimes, man.
It's like it's watches for chefs.
Yeah, but they need it. But it's their tools. It's like their toolbox.
And that's another thing too, is that I don't want to go crazy. Like these are specialty knives that people come over or chef at home and you want to show it off a bit. It's great, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
But for every day, that's gonna take a beating.
Yeah, you don't want to spend too much money on crazy knives.
You got to maintain that just as much. You got to sharpen them on the stones.
Yeah, on the wet stones, whatever.
Yeah. So it's
very.
But it's worth it.
But I love them, man.
You fucking take a grape. You just
that's anything. A tomato.
Transparent. It's transparent.
A tomato. Yeah.
Your good knives are sick.
Do you guys remember those commercials? Talking about tomato. I don't know, Miracle Blade is...
Okay, yeah.
That shit cuts, man.
It does.
Yeah, but for like a month.
But
like the little steak ones, I still use them at home. That shit fucking cuts. I'm not gonna say the regular chef ones, like those are trash. Like at that part, like the Henkels are so much better. Like the little ones, like the just to cut like your regular meal. Fuck, that shit cuts like a motherfucker.
I would die at the commercial, man. The guy's cutting a tomato instead of like slicing. The guy's like,
yeah.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
You gotta slice. No kidding.
Smash the tomato.
Fucking back on the other side. This doesn't work, man.
Yeah, I know. those were
First 27 easy payments of $14.99.
The knife ends up costing more than just buying an expensive one. It's like the same fucking price.
Same thing.
It's a mortgage.
Oh my god. So, what's your favorite protein to cook? I didn't get into that last time.
Ooh, that's a good one, man.
Yeah. Protein, anything.
Like a chicken breast type of thing?
No, any protein.
Fuck, lately, let's say
Could be
lately.
fish. Could be fish is considered protein, right?
Yeah. Tofu. It's got to be tofu.
After all that,
I never tried tofu. Is it good?
Yeah, it tastes like it's.
Whatever-
I wouldn't
whatever
eat
you-
it.
yeah.
I wouldn't like.
Think of it
Out
as
of
a
my
sponge.
fridge.
Whatever
Exactly.
you want to get I don't know.
Taste of nothing.
You want to get
Whatever
a
you
sweet
cook it.
flavor. You want to
Yeah.
put like a maple or some soy in
Yeah.
it. Like you'll get that flavor.
Like if you put in like a chicken stir fry, it's gonna taste like
The chicken stir.
yeah, it tastes of whatever you cook it in.
It's like just like a filler.
Yeah, I guess if you don't eat meat,
Yeah, if you don't eat meat, it's,
What's it made out of?
It's soy.
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 Soybeans.
Okay.
But apparently it's not even that good for you. Eh? These soybeans,
That's
everything
right.
soy apparently is really
Yeah.
bad for you now.
What if it's
apparently.
GMO too?
That's even
Yeah.
worse. That's
But
even
favorite protein.
Yeah.
Lately, tomahawks. Tomahawks.
Yeah?
Yo, tomahawk steak?
Yeah.
Slow, do you
love
slow
it.
cook
Good.
that, or is it?
Yeah, so you can do it two ways. Now the popular one is the reverse sear. Reverse sear, basically, you cook it slow.
Okay.
So you basically open.
How do you cook it though?
You open it as you're using your barbecue.
Okay,
Half of
barbecue.
your barbecue, you open it up. The other half, you leave it off. Cool side.
So this is
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Convection
Yeah.
style, like your oven.
Okay.
So you'll start the tomahawk on the cool side. So you want maybe like 250, 275.
Cool meaning totally off or on
Totally
low?
off.
totally off. So the left side of your barbecue is
so
on, and then
go-
it's
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start that off.
okay.
You want to bring that. I would suggest using a thermometer.
Oh,
Once
yeah.
your meat hits 130, if you like medium rare, 130, your meat is internal temperature. Then you slap it on the hot side, and you get a nice sear crust
See on
on it.
top. Okay.
For how
Make
long? Let's say.
Oh, until you get that crust. So I'd say 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
This is the meat marinated though, or
No.
bare bone.
No.
Just salt and pepper.
Salt, pepper,
Salt,
a drop
pepper.
of olive oil.
Yeah.
Just to rub it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all I do.
that's all you need.
You want
for
to taste of that meat.
A lot of
especially-
salt and a lot of salt and
Yeah.
pepper.
Use coarse salt.
Yeah,
The
I've
coarse
heard.
salt will stay, and it'll give that added
You
crunch.
see that? I don't know that. What's the difference in coarse salt and like sea salt?
I thought you said table salt. Don't use table salt.
No, I never
No.
use table salt.
If you want
Not sea
to,
salt.
if you want to do that for your pasta water, okay, whatever. It's not the end of the
No, I
world.
used to use sea salt.
Good. Yeah. So it's, yeah, we can get coarse sea salt.
But what's coarse?
Coarse is
It's
bigger, right?
bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
So the chunks they don't completely dissolve, and it adds like a crunch.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
added crunch.
Like
to
you
your
had on
cut.
you put it on there, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
On the focaccia.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
true.
But yeah, then you just sear the hell out of
Okay.
it until you get that crust. Let it rest. Let it rest. Always rest your meat.
Yeah.
For maybe 10-15 minutes, and then
So that's your like. Would that be your go-to?
right now I'd say yes until
Yeah.
I find something else that yeah.
Okay, so
Like
it's like
tomahawks or-
it's whatever you feel. Because me
good.
too, I'm like that. I
Even
sometimes-
lobster on the grill, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing it. Have you been seeing him on Instagram?
No, I
Lobster,
just love
man.
this.
After like sometimes I have to just go fast because I'm just gonna get too hungry, bro. And I see him sometimes, bro. It's late at night, 11 o'clock at night. He's making something at night, bro. I want to go cook something. My girlfriend's like,
You do grilled lobster or boiled?
So you boil it very quick,
Don't
blanch.
give all. You don't have to give all your
No, I
secrets
want you guys
away.
to fucking
bro.
cook, man. No secrets, bro. There's no
Okay,
secrets.
I have one question.
Bro, everything's out there. Yeah.
Is the lobster dead already?
The dead or alive.
So, okay.
If he dies, he dies.
There's a lot of opinions out there, man. Okay. So if you want to do it the humane way,
Yeah.
you could buy them.
Dead. Alive.
No, you buy them alive.
Yeah.
You always have to, because
Yeah, it's fresh,
no, but
fresh.
if it's dead, it could be rotting. No, can it be bad or
So
whatever?
yeah.
So I'm not saying dead from past 3 weeks.
No, but you don't
I mean,
know.
You mean cooked? You mean cooked?
Yeah,
already?
already cooked.
So you
Oh,
buy
okay,
cooked, it's more
pre-cooked.
expensive.
Oh my God, I didn't
But
know
when you
that.
buy them alive, they're not
Yeah.
red, obviously. They're
No,
like
yeah,
a
they're
brown,
black
black,
color,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So you take them, and you're supposed to take your knife.
Yeah, from the head and then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Comb through the
I've seen
head.
it so many
That's
times.
that's the humane way, okay?
Yeah.
Or
People-
other people.
Yeah.
straight
You
up-
make him suffer.
You hear them? Do you hear them scream?
No,
Okay.
that's a myth. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
It's
I
busted.
thought you were just screaming. My no, you should say that.
I've never
You know what it
boiled
is? It's
lobster.
because the shells, sometimes the steam will get into the shells and make like a whistle sound, but it's
Oh, it's okay. It's cracking through.
It's cracking through the
okay,
shell.
Okay, so it's
I've never
Yeah.
boiled lobster before. I've never experienced it, so I'm
I've
not sure.
killed one. That's the only thing I've done because my dad was cooking.
They
I'm like, I
scream,
have to
no.
murdered
boil
one. How'd you
No.
murder?
Murdered one. I just love cheese, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
it. I had to do it.
Yeah, that's the humane way.
Yeah, that's how I've always
Crack
seen it
them
done. I've
first,
always seen
and
it
then you
done
throw them in the
like
water.
that.
Crack him in half, basically.
Yeah,
You crack them and
You don't go crazy boiling it for like half an hour. No, it's like max 5 minutes.
Until they become orange.
Yeah, they turn
Or
red.
what
Yeah,
we call
exactly.
red, orange, yeah.
Then I'll continue. I'll cut them in half completely.
Yeah.
You could keep the inside. Some people keep them. The green, that's like their liver. It actually is. You have to try it.
Good?
Try one at least. Yeah.
But you know, I'm
sweet.
not a lobster fan. You're gonna kill me for this.
so good.
Maybe if I try one of yours.
so good.
My dad gives me shit for this all the
Bro,
time. I'm
how
not.
come? You don't like the taste?
I don't know. I just, you know what I don't like? I don't like munchies. So even Not scallops.
Scampies.
Scampies, man.
So
Wow, I
good.
just blanked out. The round scallops.
Okay,
scallops.
yeah.
I can't.
You don't like scallops?
Because it's, it's that mushy.
Oh, okay, so it's
I don't like that texture.
thing.
That
You like
mushy.
clams? Oysters?
Clams off. Forget it.
Mussels.
Yeah, I'll smash them all the time.
You like oysters?
Yeah, but you just it's just going in. You're not
How the hell
chewing
do
it.
you?
You don't like scampi? You don't like scampi? You like oysters?
Weird. Okay, let me tell you
You
something.
got a mushier
Let me tell you
feeling.
something. Where I'm from, in Naples, there's
Where you're from? You're born in Montreal, bro.
yeah, I know. Pasta vongole, right?
Yeah.
I grew up eating that with my grandfather,
fuck.
so that's why I think I just love them. Or the mussels with the pepper sauce there.
Yeah, but that has such more of a like a
I don't
mushier
find
feeling.
it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
slimy
more of a
is-
slimy.
Yeah.
That's more of a rubbery slimy, like
Yeah.
almost like a calamari. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so you like the slimy, but you don't like.
I don't like that mush. Like even tomatoes in a sandwich, no chance. 'Cause
It's
too
good.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll maybe lie, like if we're doing it live and you eat it, okay.
I learned something
But
new
like when
today.
we go to school or something like that,
Oh,
never.
if it sits, you're
Yeah,
saying if it sits,
I can't, I
'cause
can't.
The bread gets soggy
And everything gets mushy. No, I can't.
Yeah, the bread soggy I can't
no,
do.
that I get.
Like wet
No,
bread, I don't
say
like that shit either.
Growing up in elementary school, and used to make the mortadella salad.
Yeah, exactly.
And then let's
The
say
salad, the
let's say there was
tomato.
something wet in the bag too, and
Yeah.
the bread would get wet.
I can't even you freak out. You
Wet
fuck
bread,
out.
I'm not done.
It's the worst feeling. That.
Yeah, like wet bread, fuck
Oh,
that.
no, man.
I'll starve for the next 2 days. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so answer to that was tomahawk steak.
Tomahawk steaks right now. Okay, slash lobster. Right, fucking
So
anything.
would that be like
Pork
your
chops.
favorite dish too? Or do you have like
Favorite dish?
Let's say one dish.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say
Okay, yeah.
last day on earth.
Oh.
Okay, last day on
I
earth.
like
You
this.
and your wife. She's like, Steve, you have to make me a last supper. What are you cooking?
Okay, so now you're asking for two tastes because there's my wife.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
my
know,
husband-
I know,
yeah,
I
okay,
know,
it's good, it's
I
good,
know.
it's good.
But it's whatever.
I
or
like
something
it,
even
yeah.
for you that
Yeah.
you would say that you'd be satisfied.
Yeah, so
you could die
For
tomorrow.
her,
and
we
be
start
fine.
off for sure with a wild mushroom risotto for sure. So you have all your mushrooms there. You have
Okay.
porcinis. You want to have your chanterelles if you can get
Is
them.
she vegan? Or
So that's and she's probably gonna take my guts, but she's very she's.
Hey, my God, I always see him ripping her off.
Don't watch the podcast. Just
Yeah, exactly.
stop watching it now. Just stop watching it.
I tell her it depends the day. It depends how she's feeling.
Oh, yeah?
Depends the kind of meat it is. But
Okay.
she'll
No, this-
she'll have a piece of tomahawk. She'll try it. She's not too crazy about fish. Some
Okay.
seafood.
Okay.
She'll have like mussels. She'll have
okay.
pasta con bong. She'll have.
Okay.
But again, so yeah, back to that. For sure, the wild mushroom risotto. What's big in my family again is ravioli. So I have to definitely make.
Didn't
ravioli.
you do lobster stuffed
Yeah,
ravioli
yeah,
last time? I
yeah.
saw.
So it'd be-
That's insane.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're not little
yeah,
raviolis
yeah,
like that. They're,
yeah.
oh,
They're
they're
mass-
yeah.
There's more stuffing than pasta. That's been our rule since day one.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so it'd be lobster filled.
Yo, I'm starting to get hungry right now. God damn.
Here, we'll have a lemon. They're good. But it would be for sure lobster filled ravioli. Dessert. Fuck, it's tough, man.
dessert man.
Probably makes
Zeppeli, maybe.
yeah. You know what? Yeah, zeppelis or even even a brioche with ice cream inside. You make
Yeah,
a homemade
like-
brioche, slice it in
yeah.
half, and you put homemade or whatever
Yeah.
any ice cream inside. The mix of the pastry with the ice cream, hot and the cold, I can't beat it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fuck, that's a meal and a half.
Pasta.
God damn.
so ravioli, pasta,
Wait,
risotto.
I didn't mention the meat though.
That's it.
Talk
Yeah.
about the
Okay.
meat.
That's what I was gonna say. No meat.
Lamb
doesn't
chops.
say
No,
no.
maybe. You like
Yeah.
lamb chops?
Yeah.
Mm.
The thing is, I don't. I like everything. I'm not picky.
Me too. I'm not picky for that.
Whatever's
stuff.
It could
there.
be
Like,
lamb. It could be octopus with chorizo. Like, it could be everything.
I think
It could be
octopus,
grilled
maybe.
octopus.
yeah, grilled
Grilled
octopus is
octopus
tough.
is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
You got me on that.
Yeah, you see
Grilled
that too.
octopus.
Not eating octopus.
Oh, yeah?
You know, the calamari, the squid legs. No, I don't touch that. I don't touch
Yeah,
that. I go, guys.
smash that
It's
shit.
the same thing. I go, it's the same thing. It's a different, it gives a different taste
I
or whatever.
smash
It's
that.
good. He goes, no, bro, I can't. Octopus, you see the tentacles. All my cousins all freaking out. Right? I read a Greek restaurant in Florida, okay? And they make it, like, literally, for the price and everything, it's like one of the best.
What's the name?
Greek islands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
well,
been?
yeah, of
Okay.
course.
So,
Fucking top
and you
man.
had it
My
there?
buddy, he raves about it.
Yes, charcoal grill.
Top.
Okay, with that lemon vinaigrette, right? Okay, he tries it, and you see his face, and I know he likes. And he's like, "It's actually pretty good." And after every time we go, he just gets one plate for himself, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just tough.
That's how it is,
Even
man.
we
You have
had it
a
at,
taste to acquired
yeah,
taste, man.
yeah.
Especially fish.
There's a
That's one
place in
thing, yeah.
Florida on Atlantic.
Which one? What are you
Novello?
talking about? Novello, yes. Shout out
Yeah.
to Pat.
Yes,
The
shout out
chef
to Pat.
there. Pat Sorlino.
I don't know his last name.
No.
You don't know him
He's
because he was
Montreal.
from here.
Oh yeah.
He went to the States. He has a whole story. Actually, we should have him on the podcast.
I think he went to Italy too, I think.
Yeah, he went to the States, then he went to Italy to do his culinary arts. Yeah. Because dad lives there, and then he came back to Florida, and he met a girl, so he stayed there, and he opened up...
Nice. That guy cooks like a champ. And he happens to used to live down the street from my house.
Yeah, that's what we found out.
Yo, crazy shit. 4,000 miles away, I ended up finding out this guy lives on the street from my house. Yeah. Wow.
Again,
and he made a crazy grilled octopus too.
Always. Well, yeah.
But him, it wasn't the tentacles. They were thick. They were like, they looked like.
It was the tentacles. It was the tentacles.
I know, but they were huge.
They
look like asparagus like size.
He grilled it, and he didn't cut it like this. He cut it at an angle. You know what I mean? So they're like almost like chips.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
They're good.
He cut it like this, so it's super thin. So for him, he liked it even more because you don't taste that, that very fishy taste. Yeah. It's more of like, I don't know.
With calamari on the side?
Oh, yeah, he killed that.
I could die now. I am good.
You see that?
That's one thing I always tell, even with my wife, is like, you never say, I don't like something if you never tried it.
Try it too. I say that all the time.
I can't look at it and say, I don't like it. Try it.
Yo, there's some things like you see it and you just know you're not going to like it.
How?
I don't find.
Because there's the smell or something.
Even the most disgusting thing, you'll make me, like, I don't know, anything. Bull testicles and something. Yeah. I'll try it, just to try it.
Yeah.
And if I don't like it, I'll never have to eat it again.
Exactly.
But I'll say I ate it once.
There was my girlfriend. Wow, she's gonna stab me. Before we got married, I called her my wife. We got married, I called her my girlfriend. Sorry, babe. Okay. So my wife's mom was from Bari.
Okay. Nice.
I go to her aunt's house. This is last year.
You understand anything?
No, nothing.
But it is. Oh my God! Worse than Sicilian.
It's like mixed, not even Italian.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Japanese.
It's very strong.
Give you the idea. Father, dad is what town?
Yeah.
That's how you say.
Yeah.
That's how you say that.
Shit, I didn't know that.
So we go to her aunt's house, and she pulls out. She goes, you want some fresh ricotta we made? Okay, let's try it. So pulls it out. It's like aged ricotta. It's like fermented ricotta.
Strong.
They call it ricotta squen. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Okay.
But it's very strong. It has like a sour, spicy taste.
Oh yeah.
And again, I try everything. So I take it out. Like, okay, let me try it. No heads up. I'm thinking. You don't even expect the taste.
Yeah.
Ricotta. Here we go. Spoon. Boom.
Oh.
No good.
I finished it because I don't want to disrespect them. Yeah. But that's one thing I'll never try again. It's like it was sour, it was spicy, the texture was like almost like that cottage cheese.
But is it meant to be like that?
Yeah. Like it's almost
meant to be like that?
It's meant. That's what it's called. It's fermented ricotta. That's what they have in their.
There's a lot in Italy. There's a lot of weird cheeses that you don't even know about. Like but again, if fermented like that.
I think that's one thing that you have to acquire it. Like if you
and
have
that too, probably because you're lived with it, right, around it their whole life.
Yeah,
that's why I like what he was saying with like spaghetti vongole. Everyone used to tell me that when I was younger. Oh, you like mussels? You like this? You like that? And I used to be like, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I was born and like raised with that. That's why I think even my family, or like maybe even his family, like you said, ravioli, this and that. Yeah. We ate a lot of fish when we were young.
No, I know what you mean.
That helps too. If you never eat fish,
then like it's hard to acquire the taste later on.
It's hard. Yeah. Like I like sushi young. I liked everything young because I always liked fish.
That took me a while. It took me like 3-4 tries sushi.
It took me 3-4 tries also though. I never liked it the first shot. Oh man, the first time I was like, now I can't live without it. Now I love sushi.
I haven't had sushi in the past 2 years.
Yeah. Eh?
Really?
I haven't had sushi the past 2 years.
Why?
I can't eat it.
Oh, you threw up on it once?
Really? Yup. Yeah, I had it once. I had that day for lunch. I had Vietnamese food.
What'd you have? Sandwich?
Don't ask. No, it was like a rice with meat and like vegetables. It was really good. Okay. I'm not saying it wasn't good. Then at night, I went to have sushi. 1 o'clock in the morning. Yo, that shit came out faster than it went in.
Did you drink?
I had a bit of alcohol, yeah.
But yeah, when you first started eating sushi, was it the first time?
No.
Okay, so
I was eating it for a couple of years prior to it happening.
That's like when you get sick on booze, you can't drink booze.
That's true, yeah.
But 2 years, I smell it. I get the
you get that?
I get that feeling like I had that night, you know. Yeah, and since then, man, I can't eat it. I can't eat it.
PTSD.
Is that what it is? Post-traumatic syndrome. I can't eat it. I can't eat it. Done.
I see, because I don't know why I'm thinking about this. I was the other day. Would you be interested in doing like a food truck? Because I see you in it because you have the personality also.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because the movie Chef, you seen it?
I
watched it long ago.
Yeah, I watched it again.
I love it, and you told me to watch. Remember, I think last time on the zoo, I'm like, man, it's been a while. You're like, rewatch it.
Yeah,
I rewatched it. I told my dad to watch it. I find the meaning of it, like you're saying, food brings everyone together.
It's one of my favorite movies, man.
I find it. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Amazing.
That's one movie that the reason what pushed me also to culinary school. Yeah, it was
That's crazy.
Into food.
That's crazy. But that's
just the way they shoot the movie, and you see the guy, the work that he puts in, and running the restaurant. And he's like, "Fuck this!"
What I find about that movie is the way he slows down time to cook for his son.
Yeah,
it's nuts. Yeah. The way he does. You know what I mean? He's always crazy. I have no time. Can you play baseball? Can you? I have no time. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, I'll make you something.
Yeah, food, yeah.
The cheese.
That's gonna be me. That's
it. The cheese grill. Grilled cheese. Yeah. Cheese grill.
Jesus Christ!
You're excited.
But you know what I mean? The way he made it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the simplest thing, but the way they showed in that movie,
it's the passion that goes behind it, and
how they made it perfect. The bread was perfectly crisp.
It's true, everything.
The cheese was perfectly melted.
True, the way they would even, when you put the bread on the thing, you're supposed to move it and make sure it goes everywhere.
You're supposed to move it when you put it on the pan.
Yeah, because you want to make
it's all covered.
True. You basically think about a sponge.
Yeah.
When you're cleaning a countertop that has water on it, you want to make sure you get that sponge full of that water. So your bread absorbs all that butter.
Yeah.
And then even char.
Burn all around.
Not spots that are just white. They're all charred.
That's
another thing people have been doing, I tried it. It's okay. Mayo. Instead of using butter, they use mayo.
It acts like butter, right?
And it still crisps up, but again, the taste is, I don't find the same.
I was about to say, does it taste...
So they cover the bread with mayonnaise instead of butter.
Yeah. Why? Is mayonnaise it's not healthier than butter?
No, it just because there's a lot
easier to spread?
It's easier to spread.
Easier to cook.
And because there's a lot of oil in there, it crisps up just as nice. But again, the taste for me, I still prefer butter.
But you see the chefs, like even in that movie, he has a tub of freaking butter. Like you have to.
Yo, a lot of chefs cook with butter.
You have to.
It's very
butter, cream. Yeah. Well, cream I try to stay away from, but butter.
Butter.
Well, even a steak when you bake it, that's with butter, right? It's butter and thyme.
Butter, thyme, rosemary, garlic.
Yeah.
You don't just put butter because it'll burn. A bit of let's say canola oil. Yeah. Olive oil too has a low smoke point.
True, because the butter's gonna brown, right?
I think olive oil
gets if it burns, then you taste burnt.
It actually burns.
Olive oil burns, if I'm not mistaken, very fast.
Yeah, so you want to use canola. There's even like grapeseed,
avocado oil.
But again,
those are more expensive too.
But those guys have a very, very high smoke point.
Okay.
So you can you want to do 400 degrees. You want to do your fries at 375.
And it gives
you do it olive oil.
A nicer flavor too with those other.
Shit, okay.
I'm fucking starving, man.
I can eat right now. God damn.
I thought it was supposed to be about cars, no?
Yo, it's an hour. The food takes over.
Exactly, but that too. Like we started off with cars, man. Now the guests we have on, it's just like we can't even do cars. There's too much shit to talk about and stuff.
There is a lot of, but also like. I speak on one behalf, but I'm sure I speak on Mass's behalf as well. Yeah. Like, we love cars. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of things in life that we like very passionate. Like, so for him, it's cooking. For me, it's the baking part. But you talk to me about cooking, I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm soaking up all this information. I love to learn things.
And if you can bake, you could definitely fucking cook. Trust me.
100%.
I'm sure.
Trust me. 100%. Because it takes
I could
a lot more.
Rip the grill real quick, but
because just to give you an idea, culinary school, the steps. You got to do your cooking first, professional cooking, and then if you want to do baking on top, you got to do
separate.
It's a different course.
Yeah, we do a very quick month. We did a month or month and a half of baking.
Okay,
as a module.
Yeah,
but there's a whole.
It's like a specialty, right?
Yeah,
it's a whole other lane. Yeah, it's completely different.
If you could do that.
Well, there's pastry chefs. They just do pastry.
Yeah,
that's all they're doing. They're not doing anything else. They don't touch anything else besides baking and
I love pastry.
The things they create. Well, you see some stuff on TV there. There's
crazy
his name, Buddy? No, what's his name?
I don't know. Kick Boss.
Kick Boss?
Oh, him, yeah.
And the other guy. They do like
apparently, it's the pastries there are like I guess because like people from Montreal are used to like Saint Martin or like those type of pastries from those. If anybody knows the pastry, But when you go to in America, it's a little bit different.
It's definitely different.
Yeah, they're Italian there, but like they grew up in a different way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No offense to anybody, but
the Italians there are a little bit different than the
more Americanized, more English, let's say.
Yeah, 100%.
There is always the authentic, but again, it's not.
The root isn't there as strong as like the culture isn't as strong.
Yeah.
The culture isn't as strong there as it is here.
I agree.
I think from what I've experienced and met people,
and you don't even know to speak it, the language or anything.
Yeah, because the English language took over. Yeah. And they're also 400 million here. We're 30 million.
That too.
Yeah. Different.
That too.
There's 12 times more people.
Yeah.
So,
but would you open a food truck? Would you think about it?
Yeah, I thought
it would be something that you like. I don't know. I find your personality and everything. You're good with people.
It's just Montreal with winter. It's tough.
That's
a really tough part.
It'll be a seasonal thing.
What's cool too?
What if you use it? You could use it as your restaurant too. Could you do that?
Yeah,
it's too small.
It's tough.
Small.
It's too tight. It's too much of a pain in the ass after.
You can't keep shit stored.
And do your prep and store stuff.
Too much. Yeah, it's too tight. Yeah, and
But,
then you're two people in there.
Yeah, it's great. Summer here, man.
Just
it's
that's
like
the problem.
we condense all like the festivals and that's what's great about Montreal. In the summer, it's a different city.
100%. In the winter, it's like you see no one. Everyone hibernates. It's like you see some people here and there at Tim's or something like that, and then after summer comes out,
they still do things. You know,
that's what I think. Food trucks
you go do those little things, and that's it.
But that's what I think. Food trucks here don't really work that well.
You can't just do that.
That's
if you're in California, you're in the States, all year round, you'll make.
The food truck is an extension to the restaurant. A lot of people.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. They have a restaurant and then they have a food truck.
The truck's parked outside the restaurant the whole year, and they just take it out once in a while to go or whatever. They do it during the summer.
Yeah, but that's it. Like you say in California and stuff, they have it all year round. Like,
but it's definitely something I thought about, but could be something on the line for sure, an extension of the catering,
or kitchen,
or even events. You know, a wedding, and something outside. You want to park the truck out,
or someone's house,
and it's good advertisement too. It's good advertisement. It's true. And I wanted to ask you. Even I remember a while back you said something. NHL posted something. About you or something. I never got to ask you, and I wrote it down from. When you posted it, I'm like, I have to ask him. NHL post. What was that? If you could elaborate about that.
Yeah, so it's...
I know you're a hockey player. He's a hockey... Did you know that he plays hockey like...
professionally?
Yeah, and I made...
you made it for the Habs.
Yeah, I made it, but I said, you know what?
Price told him you're too good. Yeah, I don't need you on defense.
I'll give you a funny story before the newsletter. I played, since I was 4 or 5 years old. I played, amateur hockey, right? Mm-hmm. So, AA... I'd say most of my playing career, let's say amateur career, was in AA. And there was 1 year, I was 15 actually 14. I broke my arm 1 year. Okay, it was the beginning of the year. Broke my arm.
Hockey or just
hockey? Yeah.
Oh, okay. How did you break your arm in hockey?
So I was playing my team. I was 14, playing my own team. And then I got called up to go to the higher level, the older guys, as a, let's say, replacement to help out. They were missing a D.
Missing a player.
So I finished my game. I had to drive down, I remember, to fucking Bois-Arnois. This is close to Kanawaki.
Okay.
So a 45-minute drive, we get there. I get there beginning of the second period. Get on the ice. First shift. Again, these are bigger guys, maybe a year, 2 years older. It's full contact. And
full contact at that age?
Yeah, Bantam. It started at Bantam.
It was Bantam.
Yeah, now I think a lot of things have changed.
That's it. Yeah.
Bantam was the first year contact. If you play double letters, that will be double A.
Oh my God, and you were playing with bigger kids.
Is Bantam better than double A?
No, Bantam is the
lower league
age.
And then you have the single letters,
there's Pee-wee,
and then you have the double letters. So I get there, I get on the ice. I'm in my some defense. I make an outlet pass to the winger. 2-3 seconds of a late hit. I get hit, blindsided. As I'm falling, I was maybe 5 feet from the boards. I take out my arm to landing. Boom. Yeah, on the spot. I knew right away. Fucking burning. My arm was burning. I was fucking screaming. Fuck, something's broken. Trainer comes, go in the room. I'm holding my arm like this. I take off my pads, and the guy's like, "Okay, just let go of your arm. We're gonna take off your jersey or your pad, whatever it was." I go, "I can't let go." He's like, "Trust me, you can let go." But you have no idea what's going on. Let go. I let go of this. Half of my arm fell. Just dropped. Fucking went white. I was so
conscious. That, right? You feel that, right? That it dropped.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was so fucked up. It was the worst fucking thing ever.
It split in two?
Yeah, it was a clean cut. It wasn't out of my skin.
The bone broke in half.
Both bones broke.
You have a screw in there?
No, I had
a screw.
No screws, luckily, man. So anyway, fucking imagine this, man. I'm half equipment. I have a fucking sling on like this in the car. The roads in Quebec are fucking shit. Every fucking pothole, my arm is moving.
You going to the hospital now? You going to the hospital right now?
Yeah, I went to the hospital. I went to the children's hospital. So again, Bois-Arnois, another hour drive.
Oh my God.
Like, fuck the ambulance, but I think we're in the farmland. What ambulance is going to come?
By the time they come, you're already there.
So my dad, he drives me there in the waiting room, in my hockey equipment, sweating, fucking in pain.
In his hockey equipment.
Wait almost an hour in the room. Finally do X-rays again. Okay, take your arm off. You need to go. You need to put it like this. I can't. You have to do it. So I fucking like this. Fucking. This is when I'm crying. It's picture this. Do the X-rays. I get surgery that night. They put the cast, regular surgery, and then 2 weeks later I had a checkup. But when I was home for 2 weeks, I felt shit was off. Like something's not happening. I felt stuff moving. Oof. I'm telling my parents, like, don't worry, the swelling went down. Yeah. So you may have a bit of room. I'm like, nah, something's off. Anyway, go for a checkup in the morning. And now when I do the X-rays, I didn't have to go like this. It was just like this, like this. I'm like, you sure I don't feel like this? The first time I had to do it, she goes, no, you don't need that. So that nurse, she had no idea what the fuck she was doing. Anyway, that's another thing. I went through that fucking pain for nothing.
Poor guy.
So I go for the checkup, they do the x-rays, and the bones, instead of being like this, they're on top of each other.
No!
Yeah. So again, I felt it.
You must have felt all kinds of pain too and shit.
It wasn't pain, it was just a soreness. But I felt, as I moved my arm, I felt stuff moving. Maybe it wasn't the bones, but whatever. Something was off.
Yeah.
So they see that, like, bones are not healing well. We have to break it because it still formed some sort of new bone marrow or whatever.
You went back in surgery again?
Yeah. So that night, imagine this: I get there at 8 a.m. I got operated at I think 11 at night, so I couldn't eat. They asked me, "Do you have breakfast?" No. Okay, perfect. We're gonna operate you because you can't. They put you under, right? So that fucking day was torture. I even remember we're in the waiting room. My brother and my mom were there. I couldn't eat, and they're fucking eating McDonald's. They're smashing Big Macs. And I'm there like, you fucking asshole. Anyway, get operated. They put 2 metal bars, so 1 in each bone. I had that for like 6 months. So I was out, obviously, hockey season, forget it. All this shit to say, they call a guy in Baton Double B. His name is Marco Scandella, okay? So Marco,
really Scandella, like Marco, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he was playing, he was a forward back then. They called him up and they asked him, listen, we have a spot on defense. We know you're a forward. You don't play D. Like, would you want? He goes, yeah, okay. It's a step up for sure. Yeah. So he played D that year. Yeah, I taking my place. The kid's a fucking machine. Did super well. And
Marco Scandella's our age.
Yeah.
He plays for Habs or what?
He was.
He was for Buffalo too.
He did a short stint here for like 3-4 months.
He's in the NHL right now?
Yeah.
He used to play for Buffalo for like the longest time.
He's in the NHL for like 7-8 years.
Yeah. He's a beast.
He's
pretty good.
He's solid.
Yeah, he's a good defense. Yeah, reliable.
Now he's in St. Louis. Right before the
he got traded, right?
Trade deadline, he got traded to St. Louis.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
But yeah, so
I didn't know he was our age. I actually thought he was older now, just because he's been in the NHL for, like you said.
Super, honestly, guy is a top-notch, super guy, man. Super, like humble, down to earth. I'd seen him 2 summers ago playing in the league, in the summer league, and he was there. We're like shooting the shit after the game. Super nice guy. You know, not the guys that just ignores you and
there's a lot of that. I know. That's it. That's good.
It's crazy to think that a lot of people aren't able to make, like, they're on a route to make it to the NHL, and like something.
Oh, it happens a lot, man. It happens.
Just ends like the whole dream. Like you work your whole life.
Oh yeah. Listen, I was nowhere close. Again, I was nowhere close to making that. Like I was so far from there. But that event, I think, the next couple of years was, if you wanted to get a spot in junior major or in triple A, that was like that transition. Again, I was far from that. But again, it could have. You never know. It could have led up to something, maybe triple A or junior. Who knows? So coming back to your question, playing in those leagues, Double A, I made a friend, for years that now works for the NHL.
Okay.
He works for head office.
Okay.
So he had seen my stuff on Instagram, and one day I saw him post on his story. He was just scrolling through like an NHL newsletter, and as he's scrolling, I saw quickly that there was a recipe section on it. Okay. So I'm like, fuck, let me ask.
Yeah.
Wait, but what is that? Is that a recipe? He goes, yeah, actually, it's someone posts a recipe. It's a newsletter for NHL staff. We get every week since COVID. They want to keep us up to date what's happening with the league, right?
Okay.
So I said, hey, let me know, man, if you want. I'll send you a couple recipes. Just you never know. He goes, yeah, definitely, let's do it.
It's just your name.
And that's how it was. Yeah. So he, super nice guy, man. He hooked me up with that.
I remember just watching, like, I think it was a live or something. You said an NHL post. I'm like, I never saw this NHL post.
You post on the NHL thing itself?
So not on the website, no. It's basically a newsletter that employees get. I think he said 300 to 400 employees that work for the NHL get it. And on there, there's all kinds of information. And then they have like, try this recipe out while you're at home. And they had my Martellis Kitchen logo on it.
That's cool, man.
That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, it was sick.
Cool.
So I put a post. I'm like, I might not have made the NHL, but at least my recipe.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's what it was. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was cool.
It was cool. But
so I made it.
That's it. In the NHL. I told you made it to the NHL.
One step closer than most people. So it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. Man. It's crazy. But just to say, it's crazy how. As you get older, how shit works out. How shit's connected.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I know. But
if I didn't go to that game, if I didn't break the arm,
where the fuck would you?
It's crazy.
It's like anything else. Like just this podcast, I reconnected with a lot of people. That's what
I wanted to ask you guys. How did this start? How did you guys have this idea to start it?
Me and Joe talk a lot about cars, and it's almost annoying to some people, but whatever.
So pretty much like anytime we would chill or hang out or meet up or whatever.
Okay, let's put it one way. We're cousins. He's my cousin.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my other two cousins, but we're like best friends. We're all together. Like that's our group.
Yeah.
Like my best.
You're like
friends
brothers.
too. Exactly. That's it. So, like you said, we'd meet up and we'd always talk about cars. Always, anytime we're chilling, we talk about cars. So continue what you're saying. I just want to say, like, we're really, it's like.
To give you an example, I came back from a trip like right before this fucking COVID-19 bullshit, and the night everybody came to my house, and we stayed like for an hour and a half in my house, just chilling, talking, whatever. But it's crazy because for like 10 minutes we're just talking about like random
and we
stuff.
could space out.
Then I swear to God, for like 50, you could ask my girlfriend, you could ask my cousins, whatever. Everybody was there. You could ask them for like 50 minutes to an hour after that first 10 minutes. Cars.
Cars.
Yeah, just and we spaced out. We don't
and everybody just got into the conversation, you know? So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so like after doing that, well, the podcast already existed at that point.
Yeah.
But just to say like, yeah, we could go shopping, let's say, at Carrefour Laval, but like there'll be something that sparks.
We'll see a car. Oh, did you see that car? Yo, did you see the other? Oh my God, the engine, man.
And then it just keeps, the rambling keeps going on, you know?
It goes. So, it's natural.
That's it. So the way you, like how do you say it? The way you love food. Is the way I find I love motors. I love cars. Like
what goes behind it, like
exactly,
the build.
Exactly. Like we dropped our cars not long ago. We had some hiccups, whatever. It's a pain in the ass.
Sorry, wait. You have to understand something. Okay.
Drop cars.
Gio had the hiccups.
Lowered my vehicle.
Thank you.
Lowered the car.
Fucking zero.
I know.
Yeah, we lowered it.
It's a lot of work. It's a big job, right? So I'm a mechanic. He's not. Whatever. Yeah. I'm telling him how to work this and that. But there's always hiccups. The mechanic. There's always something that pisses you off. You want to smash it with a hammer. That's how it is. He knows it's not the first time he's seen me work and shit. So we did it, whatever. But it's just after when you see the car sitting down, and then after you drive the car, it's like eating your plate, right? Oh my God, ask him. We're on the phone the whole way home. We're both on the phone. Oh, you see it, bro? You see the car? Look, everything. It's like
that's sick.
And that we had the idea from the podcast because we're both. Actually, he introduced me to podcasts. I never really knew podcasts. Yeah. This is like years ago. To like Joe Rogan and Joey Diaz. This group, his little posse.
Yeah.
And I became obsessed. And I go, but we talk about cars and talk shit all the time about cars. Why don't we just do it?
Just hit record.
And we did it with like this mic I had before, but we had like another shitty mic.
Yeah, and like a little square table. I think it's still.
We still have it. It's just that when we have guests in our room, it's a bit too tight. So we're like, let's just do it here. So
it's perfect.
That's it. So then after we just did it one by one, then after you start meeting people, right? You start meeting the podcast guys, some guys in Montreal. Then you reconnect with some guys. You're like, shit, I haven't seen these guys in a while.
And some of them share the same passion, obviously for podcasting and like whatever their profession is, but also for cars. So for example, Matthew Giuffrida,
huge.
Well, the guy loves cars. The guy loves cars. Like I didn't know that.
People don't know that
until I started talking to him.
Yeah, I knew that.
And then like he's talking, I'm like, holy fuck, like, this guy.
That's where actually the first time I met him was there. He had like
that's what he told us. He said that on the podcast. I think that's the first time he met you.
Yeah, it was a meet and greet at Mr. Puff's.
Exactly.
Car show. They had it every week. In the summer. And Tara's cousin, also a big fan of his work. Yeah, he's hilarious. He's a genius in my mind. Car meet. He sent a picture of Matt. Fuck, we have to go. It's right here. 2 minutes. I went with my wife. Got it right this time. Yeah, that's right. And,
you continue watching.
So yes, when I met him, like super.
Yeah, he's down to
100%.
He's chill as fuck.
100%.
They talk to you guys.
But the first time I met him was when he came to do the podcast. I didn't know him before. Shit. I just reached out to him because I saw. I think you posted something with him. I go, if Steve is with it, and I know the type of person you are. I go, he's not gonna be around someone that's fake and that's. I know you. He's not. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna reach out to him. Doesn't want to talk to me. Doesn't want to talk to me.
Yeah, exactly.
I go, we're starting. This is when I was starting the podcast. I think I had one video up. I go, I'm starting a podcast. I go, I want to have guests. I go, we're starting off just me and him because it's just me and him.
Yeah.
I go, but we just really want to have guests. No, that was our thing. We just want to have guests all the time. Like that's our main thing. And then do like maybe a segment or two of just cars and whatever.
Yeah.
So he goes, he answered me back. Yeah, man, no problem. This and that. I was like, I knew he was down to it because, like I said, I knew you wouldn't be talking to a guy like that. So he came. He did the podcast. He was super nice. Remember, he came. He was.
It was like awesome 3 hours.
It was awesome. Super nice.
And he likes cars.
Yeah, that's the thing. He didn't know that, but I knew that because I seen his videos that he used to have this 350Z in the back. And I go, and I see an exhaust. I go, this kid likes cars. I go, I know he likes cars. Then when he came on the car, no, that's it. Then we took off. That's why I said it's a car podcast. I go, I think you like cars. I go, I see that you have your car. And then I think I saw a picture with you at the car meet. So I was like, He must be a car guy.
He likes cars.
And now it's over. Now he was getting a car. He was texting me this and that. What do you think? Even things like now he wanted an exhaust. I told him where to go. He went to see Louis there.
Yeah, because
he got his exhaust. So that's nice.
And that's connection, man. You guys are building connection.
100%.
It's about. It's about.
But even
real meaningful relationships.
Exactly.
Even like yourself, or like you like cooking, or like the Jofo guys, they just like to fuck around and give their own opinion.
You know
it's fucking awesome.
I see they're fucking.
Yo, man,
so they're fucking funny, man.
They're too funny. Shout out to Jofo podcast, man. They shouted us out
was hilarious.
Friday.
Yeah,
remember Mike Lucci?
Yeah,
remember from high school?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So Mike Lucci was on that podcast. He shouted us out, but I was
hilarious.
crying. He made me cry. Actually, shout out to Mike Lucci too. He's gonna come on the podcast.
Mike Lucci.
Yeah,
amazing. The king, man. He's the king.
The
king of San Leo.
He's too funny, that kid.
He's
and him too. It's like
the kid's a fucking hard worker, man. Never mind.
100%.
I got to bed Kichi once at 7. He was the guy's there. He was there hours
He
before.
has that persona, whatever.
Yeah, but he's
a cleaning company,
he's a
right?
super polite kid with me all the time. Always respectful.
always.
Never. Like he has to do what he has to do too, right?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
He is.
Yeah, he's great on the camera, man.
He's funny. Man.
He's entertaining.
He's
You watch
very entertaining, man. He's very I hope that's it. So even him, we're gonna have him on the podcast soon. So that's gonna be a funny one too.
Couple weeks.
You should do a fucking full table.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, we're thinking about these things. It's just that
It's gonna happen.
we want to. That's it. Like you, that you want to find your spot to cook. We're even looking for something like that.
And for me too, like I don't want to just stop at cooking. Like you guys, cars, cooking,
you have your own own podcast, right? So
for me, the main goal of that is shedding light on, especially now, on local markets, local stores.
That was my next my next
talking
topic.
to other chefs, build a community of chefs together. You know, because I haven't done a lot of research.
Like culinary.
Julian.
Like I never knew him, but I'm looking at his work, man.
Oh, awesome!
Insane.
Awesome
That's why
stuff.
I like following. You see, like that's what you do. You learn even about in your city. You don't know. It's crazy how many people we met. Did you know Jofo came out to us. They wrote to us like, "Yo, what's up, guys? We're doing a podcast."
I never met these guys in my life.
We never met them. Super nice. We were on their podcast. Like now we're gonna go to their podcast too. We're gonna do it. They gotta come here, and it's all like that. That's what I like about even the podcast community.
It's a new
everyone
radio.
Is. Everyone wants to help each other because you do help each other. You're helping me. I'm helping you right now. Everyone helps each other. You build it up together.
What's good about it compared to TV? It's fucking raw. It's natural. There's no bullshit.
You can say what you want, whatever you have to. You have to worry about. No company, no nothing like that. We're doing it here.
It's easy. You're training. You're going to work. Put your Spotify on.
That too.
100%.
That too. Honestly,
it's easy.
That's the one thing that I find. COVID even because I was looking at numbers in general. For podcasting, it went up in some places. Like a lot of cooking went up because. Lots of time to cook and stuff. But a lot of other like categories went down because of COVID because people aren't going to work. There's no traveling to work.
Yes.
Crazy. You don't think of that shit. Or even me at work. Like now at home, I don't listen to many podcasts as I used to at work.
No,
at work, I had my AirPods on. Podcasts all day. I'll be listening to podcasts.
True. Or on the way to work or the commute.
You don't realize that
traffic,
shit. It's crazy. Traffic too. Like you're that type of guy to listen to it on the drive home.
Read Joe Rogan in the morning and going back home.
You see?
Yeah. Like just the audio though, not the. I'm driving. I don't want to use the video there, but like I enjoyed the audio. Like for listening to music, I like doing.
There's some you have to watch the video though.
Yes.
Like if it's a Joey Diaz one, you gotta watch the video because you see that and he's screaming.
But the audio, like it makes you imagine.
The scene.
You see them sitting down with the cameras, the smoke.
Or you can like, for people who know Joey Diaz and like the way he says a story, or like the way he talks, like the guy's like narrating a fucking scenario. So like when he's talking about his childhood or whatever he's talking about, like fuck it, like
he paints the picture.
Yeah, 100%. So for me, like the audio, especially driving and stuff, is like that's why I don't listen to music. I listen to
you're learning shit.
100%.
Knowledge is power. He has all kinds of different guests, man.
Yep. He has good guests.
Amazing. Opinions from people, a lot of different personalities, a lot of.
But you see different perspectives.
Yeah.
You see that, and that's why I like it. And you brought me into that, and that's how all this started too. It was all with that, and
it's great, man. I love it.
Even there was another thing I really wanted to ask you. Yeah, like I wrote it down because you said at the beginning, and I don't want to forget. So, do you adapt to seasons also? Because you said you have no menu.
Yeah.
So Steve has no menu, right? So I would think each season's different, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, October you have the pumpkin soups, you have squash, you have this, you have that.
100%.
You think that's very important?
Oh,
also?
for sure. Because when you want to buy your stuff, you're going to your local market.
That too, and Steve does a lot of stuff with local guys and a lot of, I don't know if you see it on his Instagram, he's always sharing places, local. That's what's really cool about it too. And
you
gotta help everyone. We're all in it
these
together.
little like shops, the communities is what makes Montreal special.
100%. Just like you said, but
I don't want to have the fucking Walmarts and the big chain stores.
100%.
You want the smaller.
But you don't get what you can get, like you said, at Burkichi there. But you can't get the quality and and you'll never match that.
Never.
And I find if we wouldn't have that, I think I'd be freaking out. I don't know if we could.
It'll be different.
That's what's special, like you said. It's special. It's
so
true.
for me, again, that seasonal that's why I do it, is to have everything fresh.
Amazing.
What's in season. So like you said, in fall, it's going to be like maybe my ravioli are going to be stuffed with squash instead of
lobster.
what I do now, lobster. Exactly. So
it depends the time. That's it, because I see that a lot. But some chefs, like
but
you
a
said,
lot of restaurants, that's how you operate. That's how you have a successful business, is using the best and the freshest of ingredients.
And
the change. People love that.
Those known restaurants will have, like, let's say for spring it's going to be one menu.
Yeah.
For summer it's another
one page.
Menu.
Fuck the fucking
book.
That's another thing.
That's garbage.
Simple. Yo, you have like 3 appetites or entrees, whatever. You have 3 or 4 mains. You know
it's fresh.
Top shit.
Yeah.
And you have 80 items.
And I'm happy.
How the fuck do you have all this shit?
Bro, did you ever go to Cheesecake Factory? No offense to Cheesecake Factory, guys, but they guys to sponsor us, call us. But did you ever see that? No. Bro, it's a novel. It's a novel. I swear to God. And they make from calamari to tacos to steak to pasta.
A lot of shit's frozen or like
the plate comes out hot. It was in the oven, like
or microwave. They zap it.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I don't.
But you are like a 1-page menu.
100%. I love that.
Is always even 2 double side, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
you
that's
know
the
what I like
max.
too. You know what I like doing too. I don't know if anybody else does this, but like I go to a restaurant, pat that night, like in Florida. If I know the chef or if I know someone that works there, what do you suggest?
Yeah, tell them.
Yes.
Because they'll eat something like the.
But a lot of restaurants won't do that because there's so much people like. Inside
but I know. I mean more of like those places that'll have that one menu, like you said, that one page menu.
Or if you ask that question, like you said, you got to ask the right person. You ask the waitress, her she'll word. She wants the biggest bill.
Exactly. Get this filet mignon and add on this and add this camp, add the.
Yeah, but you ask the chef, you're gonna get something.
Especially if you know
depending
them.
where.
That's it. Like I said, I know where I know someone. I'll always ask, what do you suggest?
What's
that
fresh?
night,
Like,
remember he told us. That pasta
bacala. With the garlic and
the pesto. It was a pesto.
Oh, yeah?
It was a pesto gnocchi sauce
that shit was fucking
but he
top.
made it with the, and he added what's the cheek? Guanciale?
Yeah.
He added the cheek too.
Wow. Wasn't it pesto with cream?
Fuck, it was pesto. With pesto, but he had even that inside.
Yeah, the guanciale. Fuck, I just did something like that. It was...
I think, I don't remember. I remember it.
I ate that.
I've eaten there so many times, that's why.
Good.
Even one time I went in Novello, it's in Florida.
Okay, that one in Florida.
Yeah. I went there last time. He goes, I have fresh bacala. He goes, I can make pasta with bacala.
That's a seasonal thing.
That's what I love. When they say we just got fresh, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's what I want.
So remember he told us too when we were there. He goes, bro, are you guys there tomorrow or no? In 2 days. It was in 2 days. I go, what are you getting? He goes, bro, I'm getting swordfish. I'm getting this. Like he's getting it all from there. We're both and we're all like this. We're leaving. Remember we had to leave. I was like, oh my god, that's the best. I find that's the best. Like you said, even a small place.
Yes. Man,
those holes in the wall, like with Bremner, it's not a big place.
Small,
no.
Even the way it's made is like.
Yeah, we once we ate outside. We had like a little.
In the backyard.
The
backyard there, right?
It
looks
and then when you get your plate, you're like, wow.
Exactly.
This is made with fucking love, and there's so much thought into every detail. That's what's crazy.
Actually,
a good spot.
I played hockey with Danny Smell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And how is he?
I made him a couple of assists there, bro. I told him, like, what the fuck? Not joking. He's super nice guy. Even
him too, man. Always available.
Nice
always.
Guy. This guy, man.
And
super nice.
This guy, he had some shows with even Chuck Hughes on TV when he traveled across Canada and all that. On TV, but this guy, he's still fucking working. He's working. He's in a restaurant.
Yeah, I know.
And now he's starting something else. It's another project he's starting.
He's starting something else.
I think mise en place.
Exactly.
MEP.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
That's it. He started that. I think it's a couple of years now because I have a friend that knows him, and he told me about that.
That project. Yeah.
But every time I meet him, he's like, not because I don't think it's because I'm friends with him. Like I said, I played hockey with him once, and one time I went with that guy to his place. But like he brought me in the back. Just the restaurant. I was freaking out. Yeah, but I'm not even I'm not a chef. I'm not nothing. I was just the way everything was.
The way service
so clean too. The pot, everything was like everything was in reach. You understand?
Yeah.
These guys don't move.
And the kitchen is small, man.
The kitchen is the table.
Yeah, and they fucking pump out food like that.
I was freaking out. When he told me this is my kitchen, I was like, what?
Is the menu small?
1 page.
Yeah, that's 1 page.
It's seasonal.
Even him, it's very seasonal.
They have some staples like the pancakes.
Yeah.
It's good.
The fried chicken.
He actually posted how to make them. He actually posted how to make them.
I haven't tried it yet.
I see. Oh, they're good, bro. And you rise nice. Oh,
are they thick?
Yeah, they're thick. Fluffy. Yeah. Gotta try it. The trick is you gotta put you gotta make your milk sour. It sounds fucked up. You gotta put vinegar in the milk.
Exactly, that's what he puts.
Yeah.
What, to cut the acidity or something in the milk?
No, it'll actually help.
Make it rise?
It makes it rise because you're adding baking soda or baking powder.
Yeah.
So that reaction
helps it rise.
You know, any science fair in grade 5, you're fucking making volcanoes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Crazy, huh? But
this is why I don't cook pancakes.
That's baking, bro. That's your thing. That's the night you just start doing it. You just start,
vinegar and milk. Okay. Here we go.
And elaborate more. I'm coming back on that chef at home.
Yeah,
I want to
basically think of going to a restaurant. Mm-hmm. You know, you're getting served hot meals plated by the cooks or chef in the kitchen at your house.
So are you basically cooking like everything there? Like, is everything raw before, or you're coming with it all prepped?
Yeah, if I could, I would. Like, if I was at the house for a day or two, then I would do it. But no, so I prep everything.
It's a party, right? Like you're saying, it's like
exactly. It's a party in the bed.
Okay.
So everything. So if I'm doing meats, I'm doing fish, whatever it is, it's all done on the spot.
Oh, okay.
But all the little things, sometimes the sides, like you have to blanch your veg before you cook them on the stovetop. All that prep is all done before. Okay. So you go there with your containers, everything's ready to go.
So you're literally cooking on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
cooking,
you had everything
plating,
and then you just plated. I thought you
No.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So you want everything to be
and
fresh.
do you use their stove? Or you have like your own little.
Yeah. So I use their stove. Depending what they have. Like I had one actually Tuesday.
Induction, you're screwed.
Basically, yeah. So the guy.
You had your
so
stuff
these
already.
are questions you asked before. Okay, what kind of stove you have? Show me your setup. The
you know why, right?
No.
Just in case for anybody that doesn't understand induction.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Yeah. So induction is a magnet. Your stovetop basically. Yeah. It'll only heat up if it feels there's a stainless steel pot, cast iron.
Okay. It has to be special.
It can be aluminum. It has to do.
The pot has to say.
It has to say induction on it.
And it's not hot, by the way.
Or else it won't heat.
It's not hot.
It cooks better. Is that what you're telling me?
It's fat. Okay, so for me, I wouldn't buy that.
I wouldn't.
For anyone at home, it boils water within like minutes. Like a massive pot. I had like a 23 fucking liter massive pot. Okay, it heated up in 10 minutes. It boiled. For that, it's amazing. But we're also doing cast iron. It works because it's iron.
It works
magnetic.
Iron?
Yeah, it's magnetic.
Okay.
It heats up, but because I was doing my basting, what we were talking about before,
it cools the fire.
I tilted it.
Yeah, it
shuts off.
Yeah, it shuts off.
So it's not practical for a cook or chef.
What's good about those that it maintains some of them? I don't know if they all work like that. It's like you put at 250, let's say, and it's going to keep at 250 all the time. That's just good. Like I don't have that. I have like the red ring. They go on and off.
Yeah.
Sometimes like it's super hot, then super cool. Super hot, super.
The best
is gas.
Gas.
100%. I got pissed. Story about this gas.
Thing,
this
right?
whole place is filled up with gas piping. Okay.
No, the fuck's
So when I bought this house, they didn't tell me these pieces of shit.
Oh,
okay. Bro, I could have had a gas stove. They have everything gas.
Yeah, the connections.
The connections. All I had to do was make the connection. They have the piping because they have to put it because everyone else has it. Everyone else in this building has it. I just started realizing. I look at the barbecue studio.
Okay.
I have the
Gigi, sell it.
I know, that's it.
For real.
Then I'm like, oh man, I would have had a nice gas stove.
You can always upgrade it.
Yeah, I know, 100%. But
you could always look. That's for damn sure.
But still,
I'll take a look at your setup. Maybe I'll use that because I'm using electric in the kitchen.
That's it.
I don't have a gas line. But
electric is the.
You could have, the range on top, right?
Well, now there's even like they have like maybe for you they have those portable ones, like even induction portable.
Yes,
little things. So that
I have one.
You have one burner, another burner separate.
Yeah,
that's cool too. Maybe like
that too. Yeah, you depending on the setup, if you don't have the type of stovetop or oven you have, then you have to bring stuff.
And do you choose what they eat, or they, like you said? I remember you said you interviewed them, and then you come up with it, or do you have to come back with them again and say? Look, I came up with this pasta, this meat, this whatever.
I'll talk to them, get ideas first. I'll jot some ideas down with what they have in their mind, and I'll make something. And usually, honestly, it's the one I had yesterday was a quick adjustment. Doesn't like sauce. Okay, make aglio.
Yeah,
but nothing major. Usually, it's pretty good.
Like you say that, and they'll agree with it.
Yeah. I haven't had. Again, it's still new, but I'm sure.
But it's a cool. I was talking about it with my dad because I was telling him that I was having you on the podcast, and I was thinking it's a smart idea. Like the setup I have here is perfect.
Oh yeah,
for that. Like anyone, like an island like that is perfect for that, and you don't have to go to a restaurant. You have a chef. It's more personal. You can even watch. You could like you could
watch,
say, look, this is what, like basting.
I love
People don't know that, right? So what are you doing? Why are you doing that all the time?
Yeah.
This is this, and I'm sure I know you like people. You're a good people person too. So
That's exactly why I do it too, is to not only to show the people, but sometimes you're going to a house where people actually love to cook too, and you might learn some things too from them, right?
That too.
You're sharing.
What's it called? What are those things called?
Do they get involved at the same time or no?
So what I did, I started now. I love this, man. It's interactive dessert. Okay.
Okay.
I saw that. It looked good.
Let's say on the island on the table, I'll fucking roll out a sheet of parchment. Okay?
Check his Instagram for this. It's cool. It's really cool.
I'll make on the spot. I make waffles, homemade waffles. I have a caramel with sea salt. I melt some chocolate down.
Okay.
Cut fruits, so your pineapples, your strawberries, berries, all that. I lay it down on the sheet, everything, all over the place, scattered, and then I'll give the client, the guest, the squeeze bottle with the caramel, with the chocolate.
And they do
and they go for
the
it.
torch, bro. I saw the torch.
I
The
make marshmallows from scratch. They torch the marshmallows. It's sick. It's a crazy experience.
Cool.
And
It's cool.
Yeah, everyone's involved. They love it. They're at the same time they're creating, it's
something. Yeah.
They're proud of it.
You learn too. You do.
Yeah.
I find that cool. Like, man, what I'm thinking of is the word, not a training, but like, I don't know, like they get their hands dirty too. Like they could cook with you too. Do you guys do that also? Or like, let's say the pasta, make pasta.
Yeah, it could be like an atelier, like
atelier. That's it, man.
Yeah,
I know the word in
French.
Like
you could say workshop.
A workshop.
Yeah, some people do it for sure.
I know there's people that do it. I'm saying, do you do that with that or no? Strictly, you guys are cooking for the people. Okay. And if they want to get into it, you do some.
But that's another avenue that's interesting, man, because you're creating with them, and then they get to try out their food. Like, and they learned it, and they're gonna apply it again. They're gonna. And I'm sure it's a skill that cooking is a skill that everybody should have at least a basic understanding of knowledge, right? You
I always say that. I say that to anybody, even just cutting. I find even learning how to sharpen your knife, anything like that, working with a dull knife is like more dangerous than working with a sharp knife. I always tell that to you. Yeah. You need like anything, just the way to cut an onion, the way to cut a pepper, anything, just something like that. People don't know how to do it.
It's the basics.
The basics.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I agree with what we said at the beginning, that everybody should have that culinary.
Just a basic thing. Exactly. Make a pasta.
That's it.
Boil some water.
Boil some water.
I'm telling you, people can't make pasta.
Burnt water.
A lot of people are just scared to try.
That too.
And they're scared to
not
fail.
Interested too.
Yeah.
Some people are really not interested.
But at the end of the day, I find that it'll catch up to you. Like
100%.
At a certain point, you might be alone, and you're going to be fucking.
What are you going to do?
100%.
100%.
Might as well learn early and get better at it.
For sure.
Yeah. Did you have any other questions for Joe? We're at an hour and a half here, boys.
Pretty much.
Not bad.
You just like taught me all kinds of things today. I'm like, fuck, this
He's gonna go home. He's gonna start.
I want to see some fucking meals.
I'll try. But, no, man, it was a pleasure having you for sure, man.
We appreciate even what you brought us to focaccia.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, man.
Also shout out everywhere you can find you, your podcast, everything. I know you have so much shit going on right now, so shout it out, man.
Yeah, Martellis Kitchen. You guys can follow me on Martellis Kitchen on Facebook, Instagram.
Follow him.
I put my podcast also on Martellis Kitchen, so I didn't have a separate.
I find that was a smart move.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you would have done it, bro. I wanted to write to you, and I'm like, you know what? It's his thing. Let him do his thing. Yeah. I have just that and just to fuel up, and we're two, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It was work and everything at the same time.
Too much. And then I saw, new followers going on Knifed Up, but not going on the Martellis Kitchen to see the food.
Yeah.
You want everybody to be centralized in the same area. Yeah.
And it's better because that way, you're creating content. One day you might have a podcast, one day you have a recipe video.
It's good. That's why we even started doing video.
Just like they know when they go to Martellis Kitchen, there's a variety of content, not just cooking.
Yeah.
And then they have to go somewhere else to find something else. Then they have to go somewhere else to find something else. Just like
so if you want to listen to a podcast with chefs, right? Because you always have chefs.
For now, now it's basically just to start off. I had chefs, cooks.
And what's it called?
Knifed Up. Knifed Up. But
podcast.
it's on Martellis Kitchen podcast.
So just go there. Link in the bio.
It's Knifed Up.
Apple Podcast
is everywhere.
Yeah, it's there. It's everywhere now. Yeah.
So you get to meet the local chefs also that he deals with.
Yeah, and eventually, like you guys, having anybody on that whether home cooks, talk about other businesses that they support. Yeah. It's all about right now, especially now, local. Like we shouldn't be outsourcing.
I agree.
Especially with the Amazons. We're used to having one-day delivery.
I know what you mean.
It's crazy. But we have to get back to, because without them, again, we have no city.
I know, that's true.
No culture, especially.
No culture.
Right? Yeah.
That's true.
And no personality.
Yeah.
Everything's very like corporate type of shit. Which
robotic. That's what I want to stay away from.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yo, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. It's our first video, so guys, bear with us.
The angles are pretty
If we're
good.
not looking at it's not anything to disrespect. Joe, where could he find us?
Instagram, The Filo Podcast. Facebook, The Filo Podcast. YouTube, this is going to be on YouTube, The Filo Podcast.
Yeah, start going on YouTube now, right?
Yeah.
So, and shout out to everyone who keeps us shouting us out. And,
Jofo Podcast, Mike Luch, appreciate
and once again, thank you, Steve. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Ciao.
Cheers.